Morning North Stars. Today is Friday, December 18th. Learning target today is I can identify cause and effects. Your homework today is to do DOL 6.2 below. You're going to write down the word of the day. That's on, I think that's like the third slide here, and then you're going to submit your answers. Remember, if you do get perfect, they will go in as some extra credit points each week. For your words on the vine, you guys will be submitting your words on the vine page 20 from the cartoons yesterday. And then you do have 4 questions to work on for the monkey critical thinking. It says margin on there. It's just monkey critical thinking, page 84. All right, go ahead and take out your DOL. Last year, the lake had froze before Christmas. You're looking for 5 changes and 2 common nouns. Find those changes and then go ahead and correct it. First change, last should be capitalized at the beginning of our sentence. Lake should be a lowercase L. It's not naming any specific lake like Lake Buffalo or Pulaski Lake. Froze should be frozen to keep it in the same tense. Christmas should be capitalized, a specific holiday, and then a period at the end. On here we have 2 common nouns. Both of them are things, and remember they are not capitalized. One of the things is year, and the other thing, now that it's lowercase, is lake. Today, what you guys are going to be doing, like I said, is you're going to be submitting your words on the vine. So here's the form, it's listed below. And on here, you also see your last word of the day is ice. So on the list below in your Google Classroom, you need to submit your feet first cartoons. Remember, this is a homework assignment, even though you're filling it in on the form, and there are no retakes on it. So please take your time and double check your answers before you submit. Next thing is to submit your word of the day for each week. Remember, it's out of 5. And if you get all 5 of them correct, it will go in as some extra credit. Last thing for your physical work today, and remember, if you haven't done so, it's also 50% of your reading counts goal is due today. That will be going into the grade book. But otherwise, the only reading you have to work on today is your critical thinking questions on page 84 of your monkey booklet. Number 1 is asking you, what mystery do the scientists try to solve? Write that answer either in the margins or you can attach another sheet of paper. Letter B of that, cause and effect, like our learning target. Why does Glander suspect the monkeys have been poisoned? So what is it they're trying to solve and why do they think they've been poisoned? Number 2, why is Glander fascinated by the monkeys eating Madeira negra leaves? What is the reason for that? And then the effect, what evidence indicates that monkeys are cautious, picky eaters? That was from the beginning of our story. Number 3, what do the Glanders conclude about why some monkeys died but others did not? And then again, going with that cause and effect, what makes Glander think that howler monkeys may provide useful tips to scientists? Final question, you do not have to do the connect the big question down at the bottom, but the final question, number 4, is what happened to the monkeys based on facts or fantasy? This is our same question we had on our previous story, but now talking about these monkeys here is what we learned about based on facts or fantasy. And then make sure you explain. Today, we do have Google Meets if you need to work on missing work at 9:30, or if you want to take a reading counts test. So again, missing work at 9:30 this morning or at 11 o'clock, feel free to join the Google Classroom and I can help you through any of those missing assignments. Otherwise, have a great weekend.